Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another beer review on Shared Beers. My name is Travis. On this review, we're looking at another huge beer. I did my 100th, but I went on vacation. I was able to pick up some higher ABV beers that I can't get in Ohio and bring them back home. This one is Brewdog's Tokyo, and there's a little star at the end, and it's because it's inspired by Space Invaders. So. It's kind of a weird story on the back. I'm not going to explain it all, but if you get the bottle, you can see the story on the back. This one is 18.2% alcohol. I'm not sure the IBUs. I'm sure it's decently high. 18.2% alcohol, and it is they use cranberries in it. They use, I think it's jasmine or jasmine. I'm not sure. I think that's a flower actually, and then they dry hop it and then they age it on oak chips. So. A crazy description of a beer. Never had this before. It'd be my first time. I've had other Brewdog selections. Never the Tokyo. So let's get into Brewdog's Tokyo. For such a high ABV beer, I can actually see through it a little bit when I hold it up to some bright light. And then that was a good amount of head that poured right away. And now it's kind of came down a little bit to just a small film layer. But this thing is sticking right to the glass. Let's give it a smell. And that smell is it's really interesting, actually. I'm getting some, it must be those cranberries because they're coming through. And then I don't know the jasmine if it comes through like it should, but it's very interesting. Yeah, and of course there's huge roasty notes. The booze are actually coming through right away in the smell. Nice, coffee roastness in there for sure. And you are getting some of that oak as well. It's kind of giving you a little bit of everything that it said, which I'm very surprised. Yeah, you can tell this is a huge beer. It's smelling really big, so let's go ahead and get on to the taste. Here's the taste of Tokyo from Brewdog. Cheers. Well, right up front, it is super, super sweet. It's almost candy sweet, like it's like some Belgian beers give you, but it's super sweet. You're getting those cranberries, you're getting fruits, you're getting, like sweet chocolate, some roastiness. It's just a big, bold, all kinds of flavor in this one. Yeah, really, really sweet beer. This thing is so sweet. Probably those cranberries provide that sweetness. As long as all that malt in there, it's this huge, cloying, sweet tasting beer, but you're getting other notes too. Obviously, it is burning for the back of my throat, down my throat, into my stomach already after 2 sips. The 18.2% ABV is really prominent. Not too much in the initial taste, but you feel the burn. So I bet you could age this one for a while and it'd be pretty nice. So yeah, you're getting a lot of good flavors out of this one. You are getting some of that oak towards the end. You can get a little bit of that flavor. Obviously, the sweetness is just right up front. It kind of takes over, and then you start to get those other flavors as it's going through the palate. And the cranberries there, maybe a touch of floralness, probably from the hops, and then a combination of the jasmine or jasmine. I don't know how to pronounce that, but so far it's really interesting and really complex. I'm gonna see what it does when it warms up, but I'll come back to my final thoughts, my rating on Brewdog's Tokyo. This beer is definitely super sweet. I am enjoying it a lot though. It's a really great beer so far. You're getting some of that cranberry, but it's not a fruit beer. You can tell that they didn't use a lot of the cranberry. It's kind of just enhancing the sweetness, giving you some of the flavor. And then the flower that they use, the jasmine or however you say it, I feel like it's in there. Obviously I don't know what it tastes like, but I feel like it's giving you this hint of floralness throughout the whole beer. That's pretty good. The bitterness is not huge in this beer. The alcohol is there definitely. Burns initially, and then it kind of lingers throughout, but it's not overpowering. It's at the point where I think this beer would age really well, but I think you can drink it kind of early as well, just because it does have enough sweetness, I think, and flavor to balance out that alcohol. So super sweet. Comparing this to the Worldwide Stout, I'd say the Worldwide Stout is a lot more roastier, more of a traditional stout. This is more sweet. Not like your traditional stout. It's just super sweet. I'm going to give the Brewdog Tokyo a 9 out of 10. It's impressive. It's impressive and it's complex, and it's a nice drinkable beer. I'd say it's a splitter. What I mean by that is get someone to share with you. I'm doing it by myself, mainly because I'm reviewing it, but get a friend, share it for a dessert beer. It's a perfect dessert beer, sweet, it'll go with dessert, not just after your meal, it'll go with a nice chocolate dessert and drink really, really well. Let it warm up, see what it changes. Very complex beer, a very nice beer. So if you've had this beer before, let me know. Make sure you leave me a bunch of comments, rate, and make sure you subscribe for my channel for more reviews. And if you can try to find my videos, I know that they updated that new thumbnail, so you can, I can post thumbnails. I'm trying to post the label, and I'm trying to have my logo on it, so you can pick out who I am out of all the other the beer reviews. So just make sure you check my beer reviews out, and until next time, cheers.